Hey everyone, my name is Terry, and I'm hoping to become your favorite IT professional and creative who's passionate about Jesus. Now, what does that even mean? To me, it means that ontologically, the very essence or fabric of my content is rooted in a Christian worldview, so that the range of content I choose to produce will be informed and filtered by my current understanding of my Christian beliefs at any given point in time. I won't belabor that point any further, as it's not the main purpose of this video, but if you'd like to hear more about me or what I think about how one's pedagogical decisions are influenced by their teleological and theological frameworks, let me know in the comments. Shifting to the actual purpose of this video, I wanted to get a pulse check to gauge the interest in the kind of content I'm planning to create. Wherever possible, I believe in making data-driven decisions, tight feedback loops, and rapid iteration. So, following in that spirit, this video will act like a petri dish, helping me to gather valuable insights on the current appetite for content. That being said, I'm hoping to launch a video series titled Contribute to Open Source Software with me. It'll be a documentary style video series where I explore open source software projects that align with my career goals and passions. Regardless of how successful this is, I do intend to continue contributing to open source software, so if you're interested in collaborating with me, feel free to reach out. And if you're just along for the ride, please like, comment, and subscribe. Previously, I began creating a full stack web development course, but with the advent of AI, I decided to scrap that, since I no longer believe that traditional full stack web development content offers enough differentiation or value in today's tech content landscape. So, that brings me to the first project that I lined up for this series. I'm planning to call it Bblwrp, as in like Bblwrp or insulate your software. It's going to be a fork of the Sandboxie Plus open source software project, and it aims to add bindings and tooling specifically for IT administrators. Some of the potential use cases that I see for it is support for legacy environments. So from my experience working with various managed service providers, SPs, one of the biggest pain points is supporting software in legacy environments. This is typically due to the acquired client being unable to provide baselines or start from a clean slate on managed inputs. So having some way to migrate software into hardware agnostic sandboxes allows MSPs to offer better support and improved service levels. The next thing that I see is that it should be able to help with software debugging, which is pretty straightforward. Being able to place problematic software in a sandbox environment allows you to isolate the issue. If you're familiar with virtual machines or containers, you may be asking yourself, how is this any different? The main difference is that it relies on API hooking, which is closer to how Wine works for Windows applications in a Linux environment. So if you have questions about that, feel free to place them in the comments. And the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is that for Windows developers, the goal is to provide tooling to allow them to target sandboxes and increase software compatibility across environments. So that's the vision so far. Again, if any of this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And thanks for watching. Peace.